Welcome back to KMV Travel. I'm Kelly, and tonight we are going to be doing something that I've never done before. This is the Docking Bay 7 Nighttime Gathering. So this is going to be a dining experience that you can book in the Disneyland app that gives you access to not only a great dining experience, but then also we're going to actually be standing over by the Millennium Falcon, kind of over in that area by Docking Bay 7 to watch the fireworks, Fire of the Rising Moons, as well as the Skywalker Saga projection show. So I'm going to take you guys all along to see how it is. So we're going to head over to Docking Bay for the check-in. It's at 8 p.m. This was $89 a person, and I'm excited for it because I have never seen the Star Wars fireworks. So it's going to be the same fireworks as you would see if you're in front of the castle, but it's put to different music. So if you're a Star Wars fan, this is the fireworks that you want to be going to.
Advanced reservations are required for this experience, and they can be made through the Disneyland app or website starting 60 days prior to your reservation date. You'll check in front of Docking Bay 7, and then you'll take a PhotoPass picture in front of the Millennium Falcon, which is included.
So we were brought in, we checked in, and we were given our credentials, and this basically is going to give us access to Docking Bay 7 for about 8 p.m. through 9. And then we have 2 showings of the projection show. So we're able to see it at 8:45, and that is when there's going to be kind of the roped off area for us to be in. Or we can see it at 10:15, but at that point, that's not roped off for us. That's going to be open to the general public. And then at 9:35, that's when the fireworks take place, and same thing, we'll kind of have that area that we can go to. But when we walked into Docking Bay 7, they had us order our drinks. So we got there is soft drinks, so I just got a Sprite. But there are some specialty drinks, so there's like the cold brew. There is a soft drink that has some cotton candy on it. And then you can order some alcoholic beverages. So I believe it's 2 beers and then the 2 wines. So there's the red wine and the white wine, or the Tanqueray, the blue wine, if you've seen that. So I'm going to check out what food we have, but I did want to show you guys as well. We were given this pin. So this is a special pin just for the nighttime gathering. So I'm super excited about that because I'm a pin trader. All right, so there was a box of different foods. They do give you a menu that they then take when you place your order for your drinks. So I know that we have a cheeseburger croquette, and that's about all that I remember from that menu. So I'm gonna have to check it out. But we're gonna taste test everything. There also looks like there are some pita chips. There's definitely like a charcuterie type of a offering. So everything that you see on the menu when they give it to you is what's going to be in this box. So we're just going to taste test everything, I think. I'm going to go for some taste testing. Let's see. I think that there is a cheeseburger croquette, which that looks like this is what this may be here. So I'm going to try to get a smaller bite to try this out. Definitely is the cheeseburger. Very good. We do have, it's like a potato bit over here. No. That is definitely like cheese or something. Let's see. This is definitely like a cheese. And then we have like a wonton. Almost looks like a little wonton taco. So let's see, this is probably going to be a hard one to eat, but it's very good, but it is a hard one to eat. So I did lose quite a bit of it on that one. Then we have our desserts, but I'm going to start eating this part. All right, so we were right about the wonton tacos, and then the cheeseburger croquettes, which were very good, and the cheese. And then this little piece here is basically some little crackers. It's like naan bread that is toasted. So all of it was really good. I honestly kind of wish that they would just have this in Docking Bay 7 in general, but this makes it special, of course. But this gives me like Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser vibes. If you guys remember, anyone went on the Star Cruiser, the way that the trays were set up, it's very similar. And just like the little bites that they have. So very cool to see. We're on to our dessert, and this is just, it's considered a pastry. I'm trying to think what they call this technique. You know, when you watch a lot of Great British Baking Show, you're probably screaming at what it is, but there's a pastry, and then there's also this chocolate pastry, which, ooh, it's a little, it looks like almost like an eclair type of setup, but it has the like cocoa puffs like you have in the cold brew. So let's try this one first. It tastes like the cold brew. Like if you've had that cream cheese, cream that's on top of it, that's what this is. It's like almost like a pastry with cream cheese filling and then the cocoa puffs. So it's like everything you could ever want. And then this is the other pastry that we have. So let's see. So that's definitely a fruit based, which isn't really my thing. The chocolate one is definitely my favorite one out of those two, but they're both really good. Honestly, all of this food is really great. And sometimes I don't say that about all the dessert parties, so I really enjoyed this one.
About 5 minutes prior to Shadows of Memory Skywalker Saga, I walked back out to where we had checked in front of Docking Bay 7 to grab my spot for watching, and I was able to get basically right at the front, even with that little amount of time standing there and waiting because of the low capacity of this event. I thought that was one of the best things, was that there isn't a ton of people that are going to be there, so that area that you're watching is not crowded at all, and you're able to all get a great view. After Shadows of Memory was over, there is going to be some time between that and Fire the Rising Moon's fireworks, so you can go back into Docking Bay 7 and finish up your treats if you haven't eaten everything, or you can just kind of stay in the viewing area and hold your spot. The remainder of the event was watching Fire the Rising Moons from the viewing area. It's a great spot to watch these fireworks. If you are trying to watch them without being in this viewing area, try to get as close to that wall by the area that there is going to be the viewing spot as you can, because it's going to be a lot easier to see the fireworks in the full show that way. Once the fireworks are done, that's the completion of the event. However, there is going to be another showing of Shadows of Memory that you can watch, but the viewing area is going to be open to the public at that point. Now, I think it's pretty clear what my thoughts were on this event. I thought it was very well done, super worth the money if you are a Star Wars fan. But if you're just looking to see the fireworks and you're not that worried about your location, probably not something that you necessarily need to spend your money on. That's going to be it for this video. If you do have any questions, comments, or things that you learned from this event, let me know below through the comments. And of course, as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button and reach out if you're looking for assistance planning your Disney vacation.